I'm going to share with you the best muscle groups you should train together in the gym, and we're starting right now. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Thomas from RohmerFitness, and how exactly should you be pairing up your muscle groups when you work out in the gym? This is a very common question a lot of guys have, and it's for a good reason. You want to be able to maximize your efficiency in the gym when you are lifting weights to get the best results in the fastest time possible. So what's kind of my take on it? Well, there's a lot of different ways guys set up their muscle groups, but your body has antagonistic muscle groups and synergistic muscle groups. So what do I mean by that? Well, for example, your body has pulling muscles. So anytime you're doing a pulling type of action, certain muscle groups are going to be coming into play. So the primary pull muscle your body has is your back muscles. And then your biceps will also tend to act as secondary pull muscles in conjunction with your back. So they work synergistically together. Now, an antagonistic muscle group, for example, would be something that has an opposite function. So for example, the triceps are an antagonistic muscle group to the biceps. So the triceps extend the elbow while the biceps flex the elbow. So they have opposite functions right there. And the triceps work synergistically with the chest muscle, for example, in pressing movements. So that is why you want to work those muscle groups together. You want to work the synergistic muscle groups together because of recovery. So for example, if I work out my chest and my back in the same workout, that is not going to allow for a full recovery of my biceps and triceps, which would be working as secondary muscle groups in that workout. So then I would already fatigue my biceps and triceps as secondary muscle groups in the chest and back workout, and then the next day if I tried to come in and work on my biceps and triceps, they would already be fatigued and I would not be able to give a full effort workout on them. So for example, it would be much better to instead work out my triceps with my chest, and that would allow them to fully recover, and then on the next day I could go into the gym and work out my back and my biceps, for example. So that way we're working the same muscle groups that are performing the same functions to allow for a full recovery of those muscle groups. Now, of course, there are many different training splits out there. You can do a full body workout. That's a really good one as long as you're taking at least one day of rest in between each workout. And you can also do a 2-day split. Now, this is my personal favorite type of workout, and the reason for it is because of muscle protein synthesis. So whenever you work out a muscle group, let's say for example your back, for example, the muscle protein synthesis in that area is going to be elevated for 48 hours. But then after that point, it's going to go back down to normal levels. So if you are only working out that muscle group once per week, you're missing out on stimulating muscle protein synthesis twice per week or more than once per week. So that's my problem with a lot of bro splits where you're only working out maybe one muscle group per week because you're missing out on that extra muscle protein synthesis that you could be experiencing in the muscle group. So for example, if you're doing a 2-day split where you have a push day and then on the other day you have a pull day, but you would also incorporate legs in there. So on the first day you would do something like chest, triceps, and shoulders, and then on your second workout you would do back, biceps, and legs. And so you would typically, I typically like to work out 4 days a week. So I would do something like, I would do the push workout on a Monday, the pull workout with my legs on Tuesday, take Wednesday off, and then on Thursday I would do the push workout again. And then either on Friday or Saturday, I would come in and do the back, biceps, and legs workout for the second time that week. And that way you are going to really help to maximize muscle protein synthesis in all of your muscle groups. And you're also going to be working out the synergistic muscle groups together, the muscles that are working together to complete a certain movement. Now, in terms of how you should structure your workouts, typically what you want to do is you want to focus on the big compound movements that are going to work multiple muscle groups at the same time at the start of your workout and finish off with your isolation exercises. The reason why you want to do this is because the compound exercises are going to require the most oxygen. They're going to take the most out of you in order to complete those lifts. So you don't want to already pre-fatigue yourself with isolation exercises and then get to your compound exercises and not be able to give it all you have, because the compound exercises are really where the money's at. You're going to make the most gains, you're going to be able to lift the most weight and get the most out of those exercises. So for example, you would want to start off with your bench presses and shoulder presses on your pressing day, and then finish off with things like your tricep extensions and lateral raises, rear delt flies, things like that. And then on your back, biceps, and legs day, you would want to start off with your squat exercise, and then whatever big exercise you're going to be doing for the back muscle, whether that's chin-ups, bent over rows, deadlifts, things like that. You want to start with those types of exercises, and then you want to finish off with more of the sort of isolation accessory work. So your bicep curls, maybe if you're doing leg extensions or, you know, an isolation back exercise or something like that, that's what you would want to finish off with. So that's kind of my way of structuring your workouts for maximum results. So if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my latest tips and videos. And other than that, I will be talking to you guys next time. Peace.